الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. When we look at this dunya, we see that there are many different types of people. And from the different types of people, we see that there may be a person who has different skills, different talents, yet they were never given an opportunity to shine. You might go to the park one day and you might see a random kid playing soccer, and this kid is amazing at soccer, and you ask him, you know, you're really good for your age. Have you played any competitive, have you played in the league? And he'll say no. Unfortunately for that young kid, he was never given the opportunity to really shine, to really show his skills, to show his talent. And on the other hand, there are some people that have little to no skill, little to no talent, yet they were given the right opportunity because they were at the right place at the right time. Therefore, that person can be, in terms of dunya, a successful person. They maybe landed a nice career, got a good scholarship, whatever it may be. So in terms of dunya, we see that opportunities are many, but they are hidden and they're not always present. But in terms of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in terms of the akhirah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from His generosity, from His rahmah, from His maghfirah, from His jood, from His love for His servants, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not only gives us so many opportunities, He makes sure that time after time His servants are aware of these opportunities. The Imam read beautifully, نَبِّئْ عِبَادِي أَنِّي أَنَا الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam that tell my servants, I am the most forgiving, I am the most merciful. You see, Ramadan came after an 11 months of so much distraction, of so much, busy work. We go through this dunya, we go to work, we're with our families, whatever it may be, our routines, our different schedules. And we give little time to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we give any. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not requesting from us every single day that we give our whole day to Allah. That we cut our drink and our food every day of the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He talks about Ramadan, He says, أَيَّامًا مَعْدُودَاتٍ, a select number, few days. A few days. معدودات, عدد قليل. Few days. So that this servant can bring himself close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this person can understand Allah is giving you an amazing opportunity. And that opportunity is number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يريد أن يتوب عليكم. Allah wants to forgive you. Allah wants you to come back to Him. Allah loves when the servant comes back to Allah. And the second opportunity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the hadith it says, وَلِلَّهِ عُتَقَاء مِنَ النَّارِ وَذَلِكَ فِي كُلِّ لَيْلَةٍ. Every night of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is freeing His select servants from the hellfire. The question becomes, have we opened up to Allah? Have we come near to Allah? Have we drawn near to Allah? You see, we're almost 2 weeks into Ramadan. And some of us may be listening to this now and saying, man, it's already been 2 weeks. I feel like I haven't done anything yet. I feel like I haven't drawn near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yet. There's a message of hope and mercy for you. For both people. Because the body naturally becomes fatigued. The body naturally gets tired. The body is weak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us this way. But this is not the time to, take it easy, slow down. A person in a race, and Ibn Qayyim, he draws this comparison, this parallel beautifully, when he talks about the horse in a horse race. He says that the horse, when it first takes off, it's at its maximum speed. That's when it's the fastest. And then towards the middle, you see that it kind of slows down a little bit, it gets a little bit tired. But just because it got a little bit tired doesn't mean towards the end of the race it gives up. You're still in this race. Whether you're behind, whether you're ahead, whether you're in the middle, you're still in this race. This race towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. This race towards being free from the hellfire. This is the objective. This is the goal. This is the finish line. That we can leave this Ramadan, this month, and say, Ya Allah, You gave me life for this Ramadan, and I understood the opportunity and I took advantage. That's the objective. The objective is not to say, oh, alhamdulillah, I lost a few pounds. The objective is not to say, man, Ramadan came with so much barakah, I made a lot of money. The objective is not to say that, I didn't sleep much, but hey, I stayed up with my friends and, I made good connections, good friendship, I came to the masjid. These are good things, but the objective in the end is to be from the winners. The one who crosses the finish line saying, Ya Allah, I drew near to you, Ya Allah, give me istiqamah. Ya Allah, keep me steadfast on the way that I want to be loyal to you. I want your mercy, I want your forgiveness, I want to be free from the hellfire. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the people who He writes for us a tawbatun nasuha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us His forgiveness, His mercy, His generosity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free us all from the hellfire. This is the time to, if you've been doing good a'mal, as of now, if you've been doing good actions, it's time to step it up. It's time to kick in. It's time to, as the youngins, they say, lock in. This is the time. This is not the time to slow down. This is not the time to, catch up on sleep. So let's push ourselves and continue to do more and more and more. Jazakumullah khair.